Hey guys, if you're new here and you like what I'm putting out, don't forget to hit that big red subscribe button and turn on all notifications so you never miss an upload. Hey, what's going on guys? Ash here, back again with another Power Rangers related video. And this time, we're talking about Mighty Morphin issue number 10, which is crazy because this issue isn't out until August and previews for it have already dropped, so that is freaking crazy. So we're reading this off Ranger Danger as we go over the previews and the variants and the blurb and stuff like that. But issue 10 of Mighty Morphin is a hype issue that they've been hyping up for, I want to say, the longest time. They've been hyping this up. So I want to say since issue 7 they've been hyping this up, which is pretty crazy. So like issue 7 of Mighty Morphin and Power Rangers, I believe, is when they were hyping this up. And this issue isn't out until like August, and we've already got previews for it. So that means it's a big issue. Big shit is going to go down in this issue. And by all the marketing and all the promoting they've done for it, it seems like it. So let's look at the previews and break it down and try and discuss what might happen. So let's talk about it. Discover an explosive secret that changes the Power Rangers forever in August 2021. So, they go over Ryan Parrott's writing it. Dan Mora's coming back to draw this issue. I love Dan's artwork. It's really freaking cool. Dan, if you don't know, he did the early run of Go-Go Power Rangers. He's done a lot of one-shots as well, here and there. Does some awesome artwork for the Power Ranger comics and a lot of the cover pages too. So, let's keep, we got Ed as the letterer. Like, so many awesome people work on this comic. So, revealing Zordon's long-hidden secrets of dangerous consequences of the Power Rangers and the future of Earth. The ELTARIAN WAR starts here in August 2021. So, the ELTARIAN WAR, they've been calling it and teasing it. Ryan Parrott made a tweet. Let's see if I can find it. He wrote the script for this way back in September, which is also really crazy. So, this has been in the works for like a really long time. So, that is also really crazy. Like, I'm kind of lost for words with how much hype they've been doing this and for this comic. So, let's close my Twitter. So we'll keep this open because we got to bring up the preview pages and stuff like that. Which the tabs are there, but, you know. So, here's the main cover. The main cover, you've got two Eltarians. You've got Zolfram, because Zolfram is the one with the scars. And you've got Zordon, because Zordon is the one without the scars and the beard. And they're fighting this character here, which looks really freaking cool. I love this guy's design ever since we saw him on the cover and stuff like that, because he kind of looks like Lord Zed. He's got the tubes, he's got an outfit that looks very similar. His face is very reddish and kind of like no skin, kind of, sort of. This character looks crazy with how he looks. He's got like the cool blades that kind of look like the dragon blades, Quo something in Monster Hunter. He looks freaking awesome, and we'll talk about him when we get to see him in the previews. But I like this guy's design. So you've got Zolfram and you've got Zordon fighting this person, and a lot of people are speculating that this character was one of the Eltarians that turns rogue and they're fighting him. But we're not entirely sure yet because the issue isn't out, so we have no idea on what the context of what this character is. Even looking at the previews, because I've looked at them a few times, so I know what to say when making this video or making this plot discussion video, I don't even know who this guy is, and it's hard to decipher who he is and where he's from, but he looks like a freaking badass, I will say that. So then you've got the other cover, you've got Zordon and the boys, Zordon and the homies, just hanging out. This cover looks really cool, I do like it. I'm probably going to use this one for the thumbnail when it drops in the next couple of months. So, you got Zordon chilling out with the boys in the schoolyard, finding trouble, never looking too far. This issue looks really cool. I do like this one. This one's done by Eleonora. They did the color swap run all the way to like Necessary Evil. Before that started, and like not Necessary Evil, they did the Color Swap arc, the Lady Fader arc, and Forever Rangers. She did that stuff, and I believe she also worked on something for Marvel's What If I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. But I love her art style. It's very anime-like. When she did her artwork for Go back in the day. So let's look at the next one. This one I freaking love as well. It's got that anime feel to it. It's really cool. I like these variants we get. These variants look really freaking awesome. I'm a big fan of the Trini one, and we had Matt last month. But these covers I do freaking like, and I can't wait to see them out in the wild in comic form with that shiny gloss to them. So here's another one. We've got Zordon and Zolfram hanging out. This one looks really cool as well. I'm surprised it's only 2 Eltarians. Where's the third one? Because these guys have been known to be a trio, so why are we only seeing 2 of them on here? That's crazy. And then we've got this one, which I don't know who. I think this is Zolfram, because he's in the gold. I gotta get him right. Yeah, that's Zolfram, because he's in the gold. So that one looks freaking cool. That one I don't know if I want to use, because that's one of the variants. This is the main cover. This is another variant, but this one looks freaking cool as well. Like all of these covers are freaking amazing and look really awesome. So let's look at the pages. So I'll probably read them out and talk about them. So let's close each one. Okay, so I think this issue is going to be mostly 10,000 years in the past, because like I said, issue 5 of Mighty Morphin was very Matt focused. I'm guessing that issue 10 is going to be very Zordon focused, or Zordon's past. So let's look at the covers. Let's look at the pages. So we've got Zolfram is still counseling. Let's see if we can cover anything. So it looks like this is way after the Zeo Crystal, and you pump. Oh wait, by the moons you pump at such language. Unless Zolfram, not Zolfram, Zardi has cut his beard. No, wait. Oh, I closed that one. Yeah, I can't tell which one's a which, because they do change armors later down the line. But no, Zardis is the one in gold. I get him confused. Let me go back. Okay, that's Zardis, that's Zolfram. I get him confused. Someone's going to correct me in the comment section. I don't know if I got it wrong, but okay, now I know which one's which. So we've got these guys hanging out, and they're just talking, and they've got to be careful about the Zeo Crystal from what I'm looking at. So we've got the whole Zeo Crystal going down, where they're tired after the mission. It's a lot of talking, which I'll go deeper into my review when that comes out. If you're not subscribed to the channel, I highly recommend pressing that subscribe button and turning on all notifications. But I don't want to break it down too much. But let's see if we can catch any interesting dialogue. So they've got to protect the Zeo Crystal, and then when we cut to this one, it looks like they've sent several Eltarians to the planet to the planet Bandora, or where Bandora's palace, where that is, because it's that jungle area. So here's our menacing assassin, who looks like the Predator. He's in like stealth mode, which looks really freaking awesome. And these Eltarians are just bantering right now. They're talking about chicks and stuff, which is kind of funny. I will say that. They're just bantering. They're having water cooler talk. And then, out of nowhere, they're all taken out. They're all killed by this mysterious assassin. And I gotta say, he or they, whatever they are, they look freaking amazing. I mean, they've got that snake eyes, the blue glowing eyes, or the blue glowing, what's the word I'm looking for? Well, they've got the green slinted eyes. They got the glowing blue to them, which looks really amazing. They've got the tubes going in, so we're under heavy speculation here. This is Lord Zed, or what becomes of Lord Zed. And I just like what he says, saying, hey, you're just going to slowly die and suffocate with this neurotoxin I put in your body. And he makes this person show him where the Zeo Crystal is. So here's the last page where we look at it. I think these are the 2 pages you want to talk about, because most of these are just like banter between the banter between the characters here and there about what's going on. And don't forget, this issue is like a month from when it's out, so they could be changing a few things here and there. Like they could be sort of not censoring, but hiding a lot of plot details, which they did for some of the covers and stuff like that. So this could be one of those cases because it's not out until like a month. I mean, Power Rangers issue number 9 isn't out yet, and we've already got issue 10 of Mighty Morphin previews, which is crazy as well. So who knows, maybe we'll see Power Rangers issue 10 previews if that's going to be a big deal. So once again, this guy's eyes look freaking crazy. I love it. Like, look how menacing he looks. Like, they look. I don't know what it is, but look how menacing they look. Just look how scary those eyes are. That looks freaking amazing. Like, the detail is freaking awesome. So, but then it cuts to the Pandora's Palace, because Pandora's Palace is the thing they're teasing. Rita's Palace, the secret of the Zeo Crystal. You've got these monks. This guy's just taking them out with ease. He kills them all, and the last page we get is him about to grab the Zeo Crystal. And if you remember last issue, or issue 9 of Mighty Morphin, it was the spell that was placed on the Zeo Crystal where if you're not worthy, you're going to get like serious damage, which is what happened to Lord Zed apparently all those years ago in the past. So there's a lot to take in with these preview pages going on. A lot to take in. So we've got this guy, he's on Pandora's Palace. He took out the little monks, which RIP for them, F for them in the chat. But just how this guy's about to grab the Zeo Crystal and take it for his own personal gain, or there's going to be some sort of backfire, and this is what creates Lord Zed. Who knows, but I do wonder if this is like Lord Zed in his heyday, like Lord Zed in his prime or in his youth, and this is his origin story, because a lot of people are under speculation that Lord Zed is Zolfram. I'm under that theory that this guy here, Zolfram, is Lord Zed. He turns into Lord Zed, but then you're thrown for a loop when you look at this preview page, or this cover. You've got Zolfram fighting, the cloak guy. So I don't know what to think, because if he's fighting the cloak guy, then does he become Lord Zed, or is there like some weird fusion that happens between them and he gets all disfigured? Like, it's so hard to decipher and guess what's going on with these characters, what's going on right now, because no one can kind of guess what's going on. Like, with how Ryan's writing this, like, the whole Power Rangers lore and mystery is kind of crazy with everything going on right now, and I don't know what to guess and speculate. And these are the only preview pages we'll be getting for the longest time, because of these are like the first like 4 pages. Yeah, 4 pages you get. No, 5 pages you get. For Mighty Morphin. Then this is like the closest preview we're going to get. So we're going to be left wondering what's going to happen next after this person grabs the Zeo Crystal. And that's the cool thing about it. So I feel like I've rambled on enough. It's been like 13 minutes. I talked about the covers. I talked about the blurb. I kind of went into detail of everything that's going on. But either way, I'm excited for issue 10 of Mighty Morphin, because finally, this whole Zordon flashback that's been going on since issue 1 of Mighty Morphin is all leading up to this. It's all leading up to this one moment that's in this issue, or whatever's going to happen in this issue. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen when we get there, what's going to go down, and whatever happens. So that's going to be freaking crazy. So I think I'm going to end the video here. It's nearly 15 minutes. I feel like I've rambled on enough. I don't know if you guys are still watching or not, but special thanks to all the members such as Swagger4 and Andrew McCoyle. If you want to get your name shouted out in every video, or your name in the credits of every video, become a YouTube or Patreon member, and you get your name shouted out, credits in every video, stuff like that, yada yada yada. But special thanks to all the people who are a member on the channel. Your support is greatly appreciated, but also thank you for watching this video and maybe hitting the like button if you did that. With that said, I'm going to bring this video to a close. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.